wanted to, you could pull up my Facebook. Let me see what the screen looks like. If you see me live on there. Make sure it's working. All right, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Let's tap the screen and share the live. Hey, Nina. We're on YouTube and Facebook, and then we got TikTok up here. You looking at me on there on Facebook? Can I see the screen? Okay, cool. All right. Let's tap screen share live up here on TikTok. Um, collect the points right here and then join my team. The gift goal is 100 cake slices, which I will pin right there. And then for Facebook, we got 2,500 stars, and YouTube, we've got 10 super chats. $5, yeah, $5 or 500 stars uh, gets your name entered for the shirt drawing next week, just as an FYI. Hey, Diane. Hey, it's Diane from 21st Century Suffragettes. What's up? Mark Augustine says, I'm a grifter and a cuckold. All right, Mark. All right. Hey, Kim, what's up? What's up? I'm assuming everybody can hear me okay. So, Trump supporters up here on TikTok, if you want to come up here and tell me why you support Trump, request on up, and I will bring you up. Gray. Are you a Trump supporter? Hey, Angel, what's up? What's up? What's up? Anastasia Beaverhausen. Babe, will you do me a favor? Um, throw just so I can see if I can see stars in the comments. Like, send me like 10 stars or something so I can see if it comes up in the comments. Yeah. Just go on the live and like that way I can because I have to figure out if I can see them so I know how to thank them. So what's up? Love what you do. Thank you so much. Can you say fuck? Yeah, fuck Tate Reeves. Annette Serrano. What's up? What's up? What's up? Trump supporters request up here on TikTok. And you see my banner that says, why do you support Trump? I got my wife testing the Facebook stars to see if I can see it in the comments. Just message it to me, Anastasia. You can just message it to me, or you can email it to me too, gunnyspeaksout@gmail.com, either one. I saw, it just shows it's blank. It doesn't tell me what it is, but hey, Annie, yeah. So yeah, it doesn't show me what it is, but it's just like blank. That sucks. So yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna track that. So I'm probably not gonna be able to tell who's sending stars or super chats on YouTube. What sucks because then I won't be able, if they do it, I won't be able to thank them. Yes, I am back. Let's tap the screen and share the live. What's up, Barry Bull? What up? What up? What up? What up? All right. Turn the TV off here. All right, Trump supporters, where are you at? Let's see. We got 300 people up here on TikTok. Let's bring Chicken. And if you're not a Trump supporter, I'm going to put you back in the chat. Chicken did not come up. Let's bring Ricky Sticky. That's a weird name. Clank, they were talking about that this morning. All right, Annie with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I can see the super chats coming in, so that's good. I can't see if you're throwing stars, unfortunately, so I got to figure that out. But thank you. That she says, here's a tip for being awesome. Thank you so much, Annie. uh, let's see. Hang on one second. Let me go over here real quick. Let me see if I can see myself live up here. All right. Trump 2029. That's weird. Joey, you never come up. Come on up here. David Buldo Podcast. Are you a Trump supporter, David? Yes or no? Come on up here. If you are a Trump supporter, come on up. If not, I'm gonna stay in. You're gonna stay in the chat. Thank you, Ken. You support Trump, David? You just typed I support. That doesn't tell me what you support. All right, come on up here then. All right, we got a Trump supporter. Age, state, and who you voted for.
So I'm 6. I live in New Jersey, and
Why don't you? What, you didn't vote for Trump?
I don't vote at all. But I wanted to say was, yeah, I support Donald Trump. I support every president that we ever had. At least I want them to be the greatest president, right? I want them to be better than the last and the best, right? So
Yeah, but he
I
wasn't.
support the guy.
Why don't you vote though?
For religious reasons.
For religious reasons?
Yeah.
What kind of religious reasons?
When Jesus went from Pilate, he said that if the Caesar was Caesar's, his father is the king of.
You don't vote because of Jesus?
Yeah, for what he said to Pilate. He had a conversation with Pilate when he was brought in front of the Romans.
That's weird.
No, not Mormon, Jehovah's Witness.
You're a
Yeah,
Jehovah's Witness.
Witness. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Are you gonna vote in the upcoming elections, or you just not gonna vote for the rest of your life?
I'm not going to vote for the rest of my life. And just for the record, I'm not baptized. I just study with the witnesses.
So,
Yeah,
hmm. Do you think your
just as
vote
simple.
counts?
To be honest with you, no.
You don't think it does?
I think that this whole system is sort of rigged, and I wish it wasn't. I see a lot of injustices happening. It's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to you, and probably everyone that's watching this. So,
Hmm. Do you do you think that if you don't vote, like you should have a voice in what's going on in the world, or
yeah, I try not to.
mm,
Again, I try to stay separate from that stuff
mm.
and just continue on living my life and supporting people like yourself and other people knowing the truth and being happy and
So
being prosperous.
can you where in the Bible was this conversation with Jesus and Pilate and what you're referencing by not voting?
When the Romans kidnapped Jesus, the night of the Last Supper.
And what and they said you're not supposed to vote. I'm so confused.
Well, he never protested. He never protested the Roman government or anything like that. He just focused on his father, spread the word of his father.
Hmm. Do you think Trump's a sexual abuser?
Um, as much as I am, probably, yeah. I think we all
You're
are.
a sexual abuser?
Well, I mean, have you ever had sex out of wedlock or anything like that?
No, I'm talking about like non-consensual.
Non-consensual?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that because um, I don't know, has he been found guilty of that?
civilly liable. Yeah. in a court.
Yeah. I mean, people make accusations all the time. That's what I was trying to get at before.
No, but what? No, but a court.
If someone does that, I obviously don't condone it.
But Trump in a court, Trump was found civil liable of sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll. 9 jurors said that.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you're a religious man, so that's why I'm trying to figure if you support him or not.
Yeah, I would never support anything like that.
I know, but you support. You said you support the president. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, no, I support him. If he's the president, I want to be the best president ever.
Can you be the best president ever if you've been found civil liable of sexually abusing a woman?
I'm sure.
You can.
Yeah,
How's that?
because people on planet Earth make mistakes
Uh-huh.
and they do horrible things. And again, if you're put in that position of power, I think you should be, you should be doing a very, very good job. Again, I'm not going to sit here and be like, get rid of the guy, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get involved with it, but I do support and I want him to be the best president ever.
Hmm.
And I want you to be the best TikToker ever too. You know what I mean?
Well, that won't. This is just a very bizarre. But Kim, go ahead. What you got?
Yeah. Hi, David. How are you? I'm from Jersey also. I am not a witness. I am actually, I was brought up Catholic, but I have studied with witnesses before, and I do have a couple of witness friends that do come, and I do Bible study with them. And it's a common argument that I do have with them. And I hear it when you speak about, yes, they do not participate in any kind of governmental voting. And my question to them is always, you have to live in this world with the rest of us. And although you don't want to participate in voting, you also need to understand that there are people that need, I mean, to not participate in the government that's happening around you on a daily basis and to just brush it off as, I will just let it be and leave it in his hands. When Gunny brought up the sexual abuse thing with you, I understand why you answered the way you answered. I do know that the witnesses do not believe in M, for the sake of not saying the word, premarital sex. And you're kind of separating yourself from the reality of what's happening. And I have this discussion with them when they come here, and they will continue to throw Bible verses out, but can't come back at me with any kind of understanding of the true suffering of people because of what's happening right now in our country and their lack of participation in it.
Okay, so I would explain it like this. Like, Kim, I don't know you. I'm sure
Sure.
you've done some horrible things in your life. And I don't really want to focus on that. I want to focus on you being a better person and knowing the truth. And I encourage you to be the best person ever. If you're flipping burgers, guys, be the best burger flipper. You know what I mean? This guy is president, and I'm not going to sit here and say, throw him in prison, do other things to him, like stuff that's almost happened. And I want everything to work out, and I want it to be great.
So then you believe that him being an adjudicated rapist, that is a deed or sin, whatever you want to call it, that you can just wash away and look beyond that. That's where I kind of draw that line. Yeah. Where is your red line with this?
My red line is, again, like, you should know this. God will judge him, and he is what he is. Right now, he's our president. And again, I support this guy. I want him to be the best president ever. And as far as, him being a horrible person, I'm sure, just like many of you listening to this, I guarantee you have supporters in here that you're receiving money from who have done some very nasty things to people. But I encourage them to be better people and do the right thing.
Well, I think we will encourage everyone to be a better person. But when you have the highest office in the land and try to make that a better person, that's where I have a little bit of problem with it. I'm not going to wish the guy well. I'm not going to wish ill upon him. But at the same time, to have that man in power over an entire country and working his way across the world seems to me a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, we had horrible people in power, and again, I understand what you're saying, Kim, but I'm not wishing anything. I'm praying for this guy, so I'm sorry if I said wishing or anything like that. Or anything.
No.
Let's see. Hey, Sherry, how are you, my friend?
Good. How are you doing, Gunny?
I'm good. What do you think about this?
Honestly, the conversation that I'm hearing is kind of sickening. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. It's just how do you pray that the devil has mercy and you want him to do good? I mean, just logically, he's a criminal. It makes no sense. He's sinful, and all of them should burn in hell for it. I mean, what do you think? That is it right? That's just like saying let everybody who has done this to women, children, or men in society, they're supposed to just, you're gonna pray for them too?
So by the sound
No. I answer my question. Would you pray for them too? And you want them to do well?
Absolutely.
You want them
I
to do
will
well
pray.
in life.
Yes.
So then you're playing God. You're playing God at this point because you're wanting them to. You're wanting to be the Almighty to forgive everybody. I understand to be Christ-like, but we have laws in this land, and the Bible teaches you to abide by those laws, right?
Yes.
So you can't. No sin. If no sin is greater than the other, you're saying then that you want all of them. You wishing them to do great. Does that even make sense? Would you wish
I pray for every man and
I get all of that, but we're being
pray for everyone, host.
We all
And
do.
this woman up here,
but I'm not praying for Satan. Are you praying for the devil?
I kind of feel like you're attacking me.
No. I'm not. But I'm debating. It's a debate, right?
No, you're not letting me speak.
Well, you interrupted me, sir. I was speaking.
Tell me when you're done.
I mean, you disagree with me because you interrupted me because you didn't think what I was saying was right. I'm just asking you a question and you're not wanting to answer it, right? You want to overtalk me. So what I'm saying is, would you give the same courtesy to Charles Manson? Would you give the same courtesy to those people that did all the stuff? I know what I can say on TikTok, but what happened in New York? Do you think that what happened to those towers? Do you still pray for those type of people? Because tell me what's the difference, and I'll listen.
Are you done?
I am. I said I'll listen. Go for it.
I pray for everyone. I pray for every sinner. I pray for every murderer. I pray for every rapist. I pray for every child, every man, every woman. And again, by the sound of your voice, I'm assuming you're an African American woman, and the organizations that freed you were based off of Christian ideology. So again,
I'm sorry, I can't.
No.
Yeah.
Let him.
That racist bullshit.
No. Let him have it. I can handle this.
Yeah.
Let him say.
She's
No. Let him say his piece, and then I got something to say.
Sherry. Yeah, Sherry's a friend of mine here local. Go ahead, Sherry.
Yeah. No, let him have it. He said what he said. I'm assuming you're an African American woman. Are you finished? Are you finished, my good? Are you finished, my good? Are you finished, my good Christian brother? Did you? Are you through?
Did you hear what I said?
Are you through?
Because
guess what? Not only am I a white woman mixed with black blood, right? That's what I am, biracial. I have the same white blood that's in you, caused by your white people that raped my ancestors. So I'm your sister just as well as I am your sister. Do you understand? So don't give me that African American unless you want to acknowledge the white man that's in it.
Right?
Right? Let's be real, right? No, just like you. I'm pretty sure you have that black blood in you.
Until this woman's done speaking.
You can mute whatever you want, because I'm gonna say what I gotta say. White man, you understand? So the same ancestors that you're praying for, did you pray for those people that did that to my ancestors?
Yes.
I'm sure you
Yeah,
did.
and
Tell me what you're praying for. Tell me what you're praying for.
Prayer freed you, or you wouldn't
No,
exist.
no. Tell me what you're praying for.
You wouldn't be allowed on this panel.
You can't answer that because you're just saying ignorant ideology that's repetitive. What you're
The
talking
abolitionist
about is
movement was
repetitive
Christian
BS.
movement.
You ain't praying for nobody. That's
What?
the truth. You can't be. You're just talking. You're just
You're
talking.
talking over me.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
There's a verse in the Bible that talks about an irate woman in the
I wouldn't
house.
listen to
And
you.
when,
Know,
and when a
I'm
woman
gonna
is,
interrupt you now because I
Okay,
don't
all right.
man like you deserve
I
it. That
bet
you
you
coming
are.
with your racist comments.
I don't think it was racist.
Oh,
It's
you
historical
don't
fact.
think it because you're just like your ancestors.
You just called me like a white devil.
You're
Or
just like your ancestors. That's why you can't see any wrong in what you do because you think you're privileged to do it.
Let me just ask the chat. Did you guys hear him say, I'm assuming by your voice, I think you're a black woman? Is that racist? Is that racist? Yes or no? I'm going to say yes.
He know it was. He was gonna take a shot, but he think
Yeah.
he trying to take a shot.
Oh, I mean, sir, I mean, what,
did that, like, I don't know, like I would sound a southerner
You
or
can't.
something.
It wouldn't matter. What difference does it make? We're here talking about topics.
Awesome.
What difference
Like,
does
I
it
would
make
sound like
if I'm an African American woman or a white woman? What difference
yeah,
would it
what,
make?
that, yeah,
I'm
I
just
was
saying you
just gonna.
sound black, and based
What
on my
does sound
assumption,
black
that's
sound
correct.
like? Wait, hold on, David.
Like
Tell
her.
us.
What?
Like her. Okay, so tell
Like
us.
her.
Inform the chat of 200 people. Explain to us what black sounds like.
Just like Coach. Coach, can you say ass?
No. I asked you, sir. I asked you. You made the. Oh, hold on, David. Let me finish. I know you don't like to let women finish, but this one's gonna today. Can you please explain in your own words, without tagging in a friend, to explain to us what sounding black sounds like?
Yeah. If you would give me a second to explain without talking over me. So
That's why his picture's hid.
Oh my! Here we go. Okay.
That's why his pictures, photos,
There we go.
because he don't want you to see who he really is.
No, this is my real name. I live at 3.
No, not your name. It's your identity.
Jersey.
Because you don't have to. You don't have to imagine what I sound
My
like.
phone
You
number
can
is
look at my
551
You can look at my photo, and I'm not hiding
And
behind a
I'm
piece
all
of
over
paper.
TikTok. I'm all over.
I'm not hiding behind a piece
I'm
of
not
paper.
hiding anything.
You can see my photo. You can see Gunny's face.
Coach, you're.
No. Let him dig his own hole here. Let's dig his own hole.
Well, frankly, he's dug a hole. He's in the hole.
Yeah.
Right.
He's in the
So
rabbit
let's cover
hole.
him up with.
So
Let's cover him up with.
He's getting covered up right now.
This
Look,
is
you're
okay, go ahead.
face.
Explain
Let me
to
say
us.
what I'm gonna say. My photo's showing a black woman, so you don't have to look at my voice to understand who I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so I'm
You see my photo, so that comment you
Coach,
said
that was right, right?
ignorant.
She's
You
black.
see that I'm a black woman. You don't need to hear me speak. You looking at my
Nah, I
photo.
can tell by your voice.
No, you see the photo.
That's
You
disingenuous that you cannot tell.
Is that
by
right,
someone's
Bunny?
voice.
You can
Yes.
you look at that photo and see
Yes.
that I'm a black woman.
So why did he? Yeah. Why say it, David?
Exactly.
Because again, sir, you see my avatar. See the person's avatar above Coach Roach's. The avatars are fake. Hers could be fake too.
You can click on it and go see who I am. Well,
No, I don't feel.
I bet you did.
Okay, so I'm just wondering what the purpose was of bringing up Coach's
Because he is who he is.
Because I just explained it. I said the abolitionist movement was created by people praying.
Okay, and you know what? That the Crusades was also meant by people praying, and they slaughtered millions of people.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is true. It is absolutely true.
It is true. By the Ottomans.
No. They slaughtered millions of people in the name of Christianity.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it was an invasion of the Ottomans.
What do you mean? Yeah, but there's either yes or no. They slaughtered millions of people.
Yeah, but they just didn't walk into. They just didn't walk in there. The Ottomans came in and took over all the way up to Poland.
Okay, wait a minute, David. Let's go through this slowly. David, let's go through this slowly. Okay, David, I'm going to mute you now. Let's go through this slowly. Did or did not the Christians slaughter millions of people during the Crusades using the vice of Christianity? Yes or no?
No, Christians don't do that.
Oh,
What?
Christians don't do that. Yeah.
Because if you're gay, you can't be Christian. If you murder, you can't be Christian.
May I, David,
David, you can come back to Christ. If you have been gay, you can become back to Christ.
David, you're actually wrong, because in the South they did it under Christianity. They
That's not Christian, so you can't be Christian by doing that.
Shush, I'll let you rant. So actually they took the Bible and made a slave Bible, and only put certain categories, certain scriptures in there that fit their narrative. Such as you should obey your master. It's okay for your master to beat you as long as you don't come alive that same day. Like literally, these was Christians. They beat their slaves on a Saturday and went to church on a Sunday. So
I believe you believe that. There's
no. It's not believing it. We can also look in the Bible that God unalived how many kids, David? How many kids was unalived on God's command?
On God's command? Well,
Yeah.
Thank God for Jesus Christ. We know God doesn't.
No. Hey, lock in. How many?
I don't know.
Kids?
Probably millions.
How many kids, David?
Probably millions. I don't know.
What did he send Moses to do?
What did he send Moses to do?
Yeah.
Facts.
Unalive children?
Yeah.
Well, this is the whole point of Jesus Christ, that because Jesus Christ was the sacrifice, the ransom was paid, we no longer have to do that.
No,
He's subject to that.
Okay.
Can I just read this
That's
really
why- that's
quick
why I'm
so that
afraid.
David can be proven wrong here? Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Hey,
what are you talking about?
Hang on one sec. I got to do an announcement. George, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, love you, Gunny. Do you have an email for the channel? Would love to send you some anti-Trump pics. Yes, George. It's Gunny Speaks Out. Gunny Speaks Out at gmail.com. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is directly from the History Channel, okay? The Crusades were a series of wars launched by Western European Christians beginning in the late 11th century that were closely tied to medieval Christianity. They were promoted by church leaders, especially the papacy, as religiously justified campaigns to reclaim Jerusalem and other holy sites, resist Muslim political expansion, and for many participants, seek spiritual reward or forgiveness for sin. Tell me how that's not wrapped in Christianity.
Hey, I got to do one more announcement. My buddy Mike is putting a message in the chat. He checked this guy's profile. He is following children in his profile. So I would prefer not to platform this guy. So I'm going to boot him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
sicko.
Yeah.
El sicko.
So
Knew something was off with that guy.
yeah. That was my buddy. His his name is Michael. But anyway, he put a thing in there. He checked this guy's profile. He said, if you ever see anybody type dolphins in the harbor, that's what it means. And I can't say that I'm shocked, because I'm not, if that guy was doing that. So
Yeah.
so we just got ready. But I was liking the conversation, especially since I had Sherry and Daquan and everybody up here. I don't normally give people that don't vote a platform, but I wanted to see where he was going with this religious thing and not voting. Yeah.
So I like it. It needs to happen. That dialogue needs to happen, but
Yeah.
not from someone who's just like them.
Yeah. So very bizarre. Just I don't know. Another, like, I guess you call him a white Christian nationalist that following children, probably little girls, on profiles where they're it's awful, and I've seen it before. So
Jen Cat RN was giving them the business. He was answering those questions. He was ripping them to pieces.
Yeah.
But also, Christians like him are the reason that people are leaving my faith.
Absolutely.
We're not supposed to sit here and force our religion onto other people. If
Correct.
not them getting on their platform, the Bible tell you not to do it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to force your religion onto other people, but yet y'all still do this shit.
Yeah.
So you're not real Christians. If we're going to listen to the word of God, we're supposed to listen to it entirety.
So
Not
quality.
bits and pieces. We're not supposed to take it and interpret it for our own saying.
Yeah.
Let me make another quick announcement. I got a $50 super chat from last. It looks like Knutson 87651 says intelligent women for the win again. Best wishes from Norway. Thank you so much. Yeah. And that is no lie. I will tell you, I know Sherry personally. She lives in my town, and we met on a whole. It's a long story, and there's a video to it. But good people right there. Her and Terrence. Terrence was supposed to call me back the other day. He never did, by the way.
Terrence, you make sure I'm gonna let him know that.
Okay.
Got you.
Okay. And then Jen, always super, super knowledgeable, and she's co-hosts quite a bit on here. And of course, Naquan, whenever he's up here, he rolls through. He always comes up, and he's always a wealth of knowledge. So it's like that's why I always like having, because religion is not my strong point. And Sherry and I had this conversation. Now I do consider myself a spiritual person, but I'm not one that follows one particular religion. Now I was raised Catholic at a private school for 9 years. Now I think there is something that brings people together and connected us and all that kind of stuff. So, it's a work in progress, but so I appreciate you guys coming up with your insight for that. Is there any other Trumpers in the queue that want to come up here and tell us why they like Trump? Let's see.
Down to make room, Gunny, because
Yeah, man.
they like to be scared when there's too many people.
Okay. All right, man. You be good.
I'll be in the comments. All right.
All right. See ya. All right. You ladies can sit up here. Let's see.
Yeah, I got to talk to my son yesterday. I was super
Oh,
psyched.
oh, that's good. I'm assuming he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He was like, I don't know how this works because I'm just a mom, military mom, right? But he goes, yeah, mom, guess what? We're gonna get our hazard pay. And I was like, well, what do you mean? I thought you get your hazard pay. He's like, no, man, we spent 30 minutes in a bunker the other day because of a missile and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, they only get to have hazard pay now if there's an actual threat on them or some shit like that.
Well, I know they get depending on the area, sometimes it's automatic, depending on how close you are. Steve, come up. Somebody's telling you to come up in the chat. If you are a Trump supporter, please come up in the chat. Tell us why you like your orange Cheeto man, and come up here and defend him.
The Fanta fascist?
The Fanta fascist, yeah. Louis Lombardi says he loves Trump. Come on up here, Louis. Your invites are turned off. Please come up here. Here we got. Let's go 235 says, why are you harassing old ladies in the parking lot? Let's go. Come on up here. We can have a conversation. You obviously don't watch all of my videos. I confront plenty of men in the parking lot. And I will tell you once again, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you're supporting Trump, especially this late in the game, you deserve zero grace. And a woman, in my opinion, is more of a piece of shit than Trump for supporting Trump. Just my opinion.
Yeah. My very good friend Sway, I don't know if she's in the chat or not. If she is, I love you, Sway. She calls Trump the diaper genie.
That's funny.
The diaper.
Goodness, that's a nice one there.
Okay, I've got Mike in the comments down here on Facebook saying, Gunny, what do you think about the latest in Israel? Iran struck hard. Is this whole ceasefire a done deal now? Because I've been watching The Rookie all afternoon and setting up my new setup. Is Iran doing stuff now, or what's going on? Does anybody know?
Well, I heard that the United States has also been accused of breaking the ceasefire as well.
Yeah, because they were allowing Israel to strike Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole plan, is to pretend like, they're really trying to do the ceasefire. They're not really trying to do that, because he's down there in I don't even know if I can say in Israel. They've got the family down there buying all of that land and trying to build. So they definitely are not looking to stop that anytime soon.
Gotcha.
I don't believe it at all.
Gotcha. Thank you for the gifted memberships. And it looks like I can't see what you sent, Bobby Henry, because it's blank, but it looks like you sent some stars. This new setup doesn't tell me, I can't see how many you sent, but thank you so much for whatever it is you sent. I'm still working out some bugs, but thank you so much. Trump supporters, come on up here. Let's see. Topher, I'm going to put you on standby because I know your status. You are a regretful Trump voter, but hang tight. Steve886, I'm sending you another request. Let's go 235. You're getting another request. If they don't come up, mods, just boot them from the live. And I'm scrolling the list here. Trump supporters, come on up here. All right. I guess I need to update myself on what's happening. So
Here's my thing, because Gunny, you know that I'm Jewish, right?
Yeah.
And I don't support the Netanyahu government, and I'm
Correct.
not a Zionist, right?
Correct.
So here's my thing. I understand that the Hezbollah and all those places in Lebanon are dangerous to Israel. I get it, right?
Mhm.
But here's the thing: when you're trying to broker peace and you're trying to negotiate peace, lobbing missiles and bombs on them is not going to help broker peace. And so, because Netanyahu is a fucking he's just a wild, I don't even have the words for him. Anyways, he's the Trump of the Middle East, right?
Yeah.
I think that he just doesn't realize that this is not helping with the whole peace process. Nobody's saying that Hezbollah is good. No one's saying that these are great people and we need to protect them. That's not what we're saying. But, continuing this military action against them is not helping the greater good of the whole process of peace. And they just refuse to do that because they think they're entitled to it. When you have a group of people that sit on the Knesset, which is their Congress, Israel's Congress, right, that say that Palestinian prisoners of war deserve to have sexual abuse while they're in their custody, you have a group of people that are absolutely wildly insane. And they just don't understand limits,
Southern Indiana, you saying Trump's an expert negotiator? Come on up here. Your invites are turned off. If you don't come up, I'm just going to kick you from the live forever.
Forever. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel says Navy CB in the chat. Gunny, keep giving those MAGA punks hell. I will. And simplifying who a Daniel Ryan. I spent a lot of time working with the CBs. Just as an FYI, you guys actually paved the beach when we went ashore in Somalia when Operation Restore Hope was going on.
I say we ban John Martin because he's always in here making fucking comments and he never comes up because his testicular fortitude is negative.
Do what you got to do.
Negative testosterone.
Yeah.
Negative testosterone.
Yeah.
I think these guys are really up for the money grab, Gunny, because you notice that Jared Kushner is going over every single time. He's the eyes for him, and he doesn't really trust Vance, wholeheartedly. He doesn't know he's going to switch on him towards the end of this, and he's setting it up mainly for the whole family to have generational, more generational wealth.
Yeah.
And he's using this Iran deal thing just to provoke that and get off the Epstein situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a distraction.
Yep.
And literally this other thing that his wife came out and did yesterday was crazy. And I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah. Do you think that he knew she was going to do that, or would she be able to do something like that without him knowing? Like, I'm curious.
I really, and it's just an opinion. What I believe is that she's the SPY running the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe that was set in years ago, and all this thing for him to run and get in and do all of this stuff. But that is who's running everything, right? And that's the play, because she knows like she's going to jump ship on him real soon, knowing that he's going downhill with everything. With illness and dementia and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Something's going to come out of that file real ugly really soon.
My wife said the same. My wife said
protecting herself and her son.
Yeah.
For that. She ain't crazy. She's done.
Yeah. Because that's what Mrs. Gunny and I were talking about this morning. She was like, wouldn't it be nuts if this is her, kind of a sly way to angle, like just throw him under the bus on this whole deal? And I'm like, yeah. and they were talking about on the news this morning, like, would the first lady be able to schedule something like this without Trump knowing? Because I can't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine him letting her do this.
Sure that he knew about there was going to be a press conference. I'm sure there was an argument, a debate, or something about it.
Yeah,
but he can't stop her. The thing is, he may not know what she was going to say.
that's true.
It contradicts everything
Yeah.
that usually she consults with her lawyer, that they say, and now it contradicts everything that he is standing against. Like he's trying to protect. And she's kind of throwing them under the bus. So we know something's coming out because she leaked it when she made the comment about don't believe what you hear and see or whatever. So she knows, because she's in her mind, she's already seen it and she's thinking it's out, but it's not out in the public, whatever's finna come.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be definitely interesting to see how that plays out. So it would be funny if she was the leader, taking the lead on his downfall.
It is. That's exactly what I wanted.
Any other Trump supporters? Let's see. I'm looking in the chat. I can't tell by the queue, so I'm just going to start bringing people up. So if you're not a Trump supporter, I'm just going to drop you back in the chat until we get another debate going. Let's see what we got here. Southern Indiana, then come up. You say MAGA forever. Your invites are turned off, genius.
Some of them are just cheerleaders.
Yeah.
They're just in it just to be against something. They don't know anything about what's going on. They're just, if it's hateful, they're just cheering for it.
How many times have we proven that? Like here, like Jackaroo, watch. Jackaroo says MAGA forever, and then he has 38 followers. He says he's an OG. Now come on up here, OG. He says he's an OG.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
You big nose fucking Jew.
Oh, big
Fucking nose.
He's
Sounds like a fucking faggot.
I'm German Italian, genius.
Sounds like a fucking faggot. Faggot.
With that talk,
You're
like
normal.
Did your mommy not love you? Did your mommy not breastfeed
Shut up,
you?
bitch.
Did you not get enough hugs as a child? Did you?
Disgusting bitch.
Don't worry
Yeah, that's what I am.
about what you
How did you know?
Look at
My God, he's so smart.
Yeah.
Ladies, hands off. He's all
Good.
He didn't get enough love when he was growing up.
Something.
He definitely has some spoiled milk.
Yeah. But I'm like, it's always, it's okay. It's my nose.
Raw.
Yeah. Like,
They don't got nothing to say when they can't come and have a political debate. They're gonna just look for something wrong. We didn't see your face, buddy.
yeah. That's
Pretty sure he's not cute talking like that.
yeah.
but didn't that give off a lot of SDE, small
Yes.
energy?
100%.
It gave off a lot of I'm in a trailer.
I'm sending up invites. Come on, people. Let's see what David J82. Come on up here. If you're not a Trumper, though, I'm going to put you back in the chat.
They believe a lot of cursing is just gonna really show they tough.
Yeah.
All that cursing.
But so I don't know if you guys saw the video from the other day, but I ran into a Trumper at, hang on one sec, Buff 1979. Come up here and tell me why you love Trump. Come on up here. Why do you guys come into a live with your invites turned off? Buff 1979. I'm going to mute you in the chat. Now request up, or I'm just going to kick you from the chat. Why do you guys come in a live with your invites turned off? It's because you're too scared to defend your freaking orange.
That's why they hide behind those business.
Man.
They ain't trying to let nobody see who they are.
Okay, I got another one from Knutson here. NOK, another $50 says, be sure to subscribe too. We need to provide him with gas money. No lies, because the Florida trip is still on schedule, but I'm way behind on being able to pay for gas right now. But that's getting expensive with each day for some orange old fart reason. Thank you. And the link tree is in the bio, by the way. We're only halfway to the goal. The goal for the trip to Florida, to and back, hauling the trailer, is about $1,000 to $1,200. We got about 800, so we got a little bit of ways to go. So we're going, but I'm not going till I get all the money. So and gas just went up. So if you can contribute, great. And if not, I understand that too. It's still going to happen either way. But like I said, the donations are open in the links there, and I appreciate NOK here for the $250 cash apps or the super chats. That's going right in the fund. All right, my shirt says MAGA is a terrorist organization. George Powell with the $5 super chat says, emailed some anti-Trump apparel pics. Thank you so much. Feel free to share your screen with the chat and make someone smile. I will most certainly do that. Thank you so much. Mike, I'm supposed to be going to Florida. It's supposed to be the 16th of next week. But like I said, it depends on how the fundraising goes. But that's when I'm supposed to leave. I'm just going down for 2 days. So a day of driving, 2 days there, and then a day of driving back. So this is not a vacation. I'm working. I'm offloading the Harley and going straight into MAGA territory in Cape Coral. So
Are you GoFundMe for your bail money, by the way?
the GoFundMe that's in there, that will be for the bail money too. I have but my wife's got the credit card, I guess, for that in case she's got to provide it. So yeah. So all right, let's see.
Do you think Vance is gonna switch up on him? What do you think about it?
Yes, I do, but it'll be after 2 years, 1 day.
Okay, to the day.
2 years, 1 day, and then it'll count as Trump's term. If he goes before 2 years, 1 day, it'll be Vance's first term.
Right.
So they're going to try and get him to be in power for 10 years. So he has to wait for 2 years, 1 day.
But and will Vance, if that happens, will Vance go ahead and issue him a pardon?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think he's gonna issue himself a pardon, don't you?
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
I don't think you I don't think you can do that. I don't think you
I
can.
do think though that it won't matter because I think the International Crimes Court will come and that there's nothing they can do about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you see the other day that what was it in maybe end of March? They just did that. The U.S. It was like 3 of them. They voted to hold it like the worst crime in America against what they did to the slaves.
Yep.
See that? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
And it was the U.S. and Argentina. Was it Argentina and which other? One other one. They voted against it. Voted against it, and then got up and gave a speech about why. To say that basically, like it wasn't against the law to do it.
Yeah. Well, Argentina liked to hide the Nazis in the end of World War II, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, let me check my text real quick. My buddy Kevin messaged me.
I want to say it was Hungary.
Kevin, Kevin.
That was the third one. Was it Canada?
Donald
Canada? It might have been Canada, but I'm thinking it was Canada.
Oh no, definitely not Canada.
It wasn't Canada.
No, I think it was Hungary. Maybe maybe some of the other.
It was only 3. It was only 3. Some of them didn't vote. Some of the other European countries didn't vote, but it was definitely passed. You know, so I'd like to see how this is going to affect things.
Hey, Kevin, I know you're listening. I just got your text. Kevin, you've already given me more than I ever expected for the trip. So I appreciate you, but no need to send any more, but I appreciate the offer. You use the money for what you need. You got me to basically where I needed to the point where I needed to be, plus one other. So, but W's in the chat for Kevin. I'm just going to tell you right now. W's in the chat for Kevin. He's also a veteran. He sent me $500 the other day so that I could make the trip. So, like I said, W's in the chat because that's by far the biggest donation I've ever received. And I talked to Kevin on the phone, like we swapped numbers. So yeah, but yeah. So, but Mike said that where I'm planning on going is red as hell. So yeah, Cape Coral, no name.
Do you think you should do that?
Yes.
Good trouble, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I just think it's safety, man. You know?
I know, but so here's the thing. So the people that recommended Cape Coral, I have people down there that support me that have actually are willing to like even follow me around. So
Need some kind of security.
I'm gonna take Terrence.
Yeah, you're gonna need Terrence and get a few more people.
I need a big old jarhead to go with me.
Big old jarhead.
Yeah, Terrence he's a large man. I'll just tell you that.
Terrence the big thumper.
Yeah. All right. When I gave him that hug that day that I saw you guys at CVS, when I gave him that hug, I felt like I was hugging a big ass bear.
But porridge.
Yeah. I will, CC.
People, good man.
Trump supporters, where are you at? Trump supporters, where are you at? What happened to my screen here? Let's see.
No, it amazes me with all of these groups that came up before they labeled them as terrorists, like your shirt saying, you know, doing that, but they never did that group. Never did that group.
Yeah.
With all the hate and things they spew.
Yeah. Josh, are you a Trump supporter?
Hell no.
What you got for us?
I just want to, oh my God, I'm like starstruck right now. How much I love your material, man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I follow you on Facebook. Now I'm following you on TikTok.
Okay, good. Where are you at?
I'm out of Southern California.
Oh, okay. So I was stationed in San Diego for shit like 8 years when I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love it out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron, we have a problem with these freaking Republicans. Bianco is leading for governor. We got to unite again with you, us Californians to get this guy out.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I am totally opposed against Bianco. He can't even handle his own county.
I don't know if you know about this, Gunny, but there's this guy running for governor of California who's a Republican who is doing Donald Trump's dirty work down there, and he confiscated all of these ballots without any kind of reason and nothing. And then the Justice Department said, put it back. And he goes, no. And so then they had to, like literally give him like an ultimatum. Either you do it or you're going to jail. And so he did it, but then they got the warrant, and there was absolutely no evidence of anything. He was doing it as a political game, political theater, to do it.
And they put a halt to it.
Yeah. He was a dues paying oath keeper back in the day.
No shit.
Yeah.
He's a sheriff for Riverside County.
What's his name?
Bianco.
Chad Bianco.
Sheriff Riverside County.
Yeah. He should be all over the news from
Okay.
a couple of weeks ago or somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, Chad Bianco, justified in seizing California ballots? ? Oh shit, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah. So we need to get behind, we need to get some of these Democrats to drop out so they don't dilute so much of the vote, because if not, we're going to get this whole state is going to get run by a Republican, and then we're screwed.
Yeah.
We're paying them to do that. They're all in on it. They're diluting it on purpose. They know if they split the vote, what's going to happen. So they're getting these guys to come in and run, and that's what's causing this. It happens every time.
Right.
They take majority of the vote after that.
Oh, I'm pulling up this article on because with my newfound software here, I can pull this up. Hang on one sec.
What's the other guy that's in the lead Republican, and he was part of Brexit. He was the one that told Britain to be part of Brexit, and then he made the whole Europe to fall apart.
Oh yeah.
And now he wants to run the fourth largest economy in the world.
I forgot what's his name, but I know he.
Is it Tom Steyer or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. It rings a bell.
Yeah.
Shit, we think you should run.
Come on, Gunny.
People
She knows her stuff.
people want me to run for governor here in Indiana.
She tried it.
I would just I like even if I knew that I couldn't win, I would just do it just to piss off Mike Braun and Micah Beckwith.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, real quick, Gunny.
Yeah.
Gunny, you could pull that off.
Yeah.
What you think about Jesse Ventura when he had thought about running for president, and then he quit at the last minute for the independent party?
I didn't really think that much about him. I know he's been speaking out about Trump though, right? As of late.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely.
But see,
Keegatron wants to look at it. What is that? Keegatron?
Keegatron has been up here before. I'll bring him up.
He's crazy.
He's a little kid. He's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see if I
He's a young whippersnapper.
yeah, let
He's
me
the fetus deletus.
let's see what he has to say. Keegatron, refresh everybody's memory and tell us your age, state, and who you voted for again.
21. Jonathan Trump and Wisconsin.
Jonathan Trump.
Yeah.
Who's Jonathan?
What did we talk about the last time? I can't remember.
We were going into a debate. I ended up winning, and then
No, that's not true, bro.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Why is it that MAGA-tards always think they win?
Yeah, that's what they do though.
They live in an alternate universe.
Tell me the story, Keegatron.
you
What
guys won't
happened?
be saying that when I'm president.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Hamilton.
Keegatron, what are you running on? What issues are you running on?
What's your platform?
On the issue. Hold on. Wi-Fi is lagging, but just know I would have won this debate.
He got lagging Wi-Fi.
Look, he laughed. And he laughed.
Excuses.
I know. God.
He's too deep in the country. He can't. No Wi-Fi.
Isn't Ryan Klepper a good guy? Is this guy just trolling this guy's name? Isn't Ryan Klepper the guy that goes and trolls MAGA?
Well, Klepper is the last name, but I don't know if it's Ryan though.
Oh, okay. Ryan Klepper said he was a Trump supporter in the chat, and I sent him 2 requests. He didn't come up. Oh, Jordan Klepper. Sorry. Yeah, you're right, nerd. It's Jordan Klepper. Sorry. Yeah.
He's on MAGA Wi-Fi. That's
They
right.
only work together as a group. They ain't tough by themselves. Unless they use a few cuss words and they think that helps them out to scare you. It doesn't scare me.
No.
Hey, so I got my brother, his younger brother. He's a couple of years younger than me. He's active Army.
Mhm.
He is, oh my God, a hardcore Trump supporter, and he tries to brainwash me at every chance he could get when we're chit-chatting on Messenger and stuff. And he's always sharing all these reels about, they're making fun of the Democrats in any which way they possibly can, trying to prove points that have already been fact checked. And, that he doesn't open up his eyes to seeing the other stuff I show him that kind of fact checks everything he says.
Mhm.
And
Go ahead.
no, that's all right. And he gets irritated by me showing him all these things. He doesn't bother watching any of the reels that I share with him.
Mhm.
And I show him like actual websites where all this stuff is at, where he could get it, and he still denies any of that stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because you know what's happening with the young folks. It's sort of like what happens with the gangs. Are you from California?
Let me make one quick announcement. I got another super chat from NOK, another $100 super chat down here. Says fake Democrats run all the time with oligarch money. Kick them out and vote for your candidate. If they win in our fake primary in 2 years, be smart and research your candidates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go.
What?
It says fake Democrats run all the time with oligarch money. He's talking about taking money from, like PAC money.
Sounds like he went to the university.
But no, they're friendly. But I think they're saying that both sides do. But it says kick them out and vote for your candidate. I think because I think we all agree that the money is on both sides in terms of PAC money. PAC money is always an issue.
Scunny, this is not the election to do that in, right? We have to get back power in the House and the Senate, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to hold your nose this time and just vote blue no matter who. And then when things leveled out, we don't have a fucking dictator in anymore, then you can worry about PAC money, okay?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if you guys vote Republican or you don't vote at all because of PAC money, you're going to fuck us over the same way you did earlier. You know what I mean?
This is what we have to remember, guys. This is the truth. This, like I was just getting ready to explain to Josh, like in areas they have the games, red versus blue.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is the way that they want to present it to separate us based off of size. When we need to be focused on what's right and wrong, not the fact that you're looking at who's blue, who's red. They're looking for this modern day game type of affiliation. And we are not debating Democrat, Republican. We're debating right and wrong.
Yes.
And the things that they're allowing are morally wrong.
Yeah.
And you know it. So you not saying that both sides can't have corruption or people that are doing wrong stuff, but it still needs to be called out no matter what side it's on.
Mhm.
Right?
NLK just sent another $100 super set. Said yes, never vote Republican, blue, no matter who. George, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh goodness, no.
Oh, okay. I thought you said. So I thought you agreed with the TDS thing that somebody had said. So I thought you were a Trump supporter.
I'd like to use the initials, but swap one out, so it actually goes in against them.
Gotcha. So you're saying like the Trump derangement syndrome is them, or Trump devotion syndrome is them, correct?
Right. How they keep deny.
Yes. Yes.
That's why I call it Trump denial syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah. And so
they're in denial because it's never about the issues. It's more about team, like you're playing sports.
Yes.
This is the problem because nobody is listening and looking at the issues. The issues are not being addressed. And we're on this team thing, like us versus them. That's what is carrying on.
Yeah. And I like even in the short conversations that I have doing Gunny in the wild, and if you sat in through any of my lives at any length, these motherfuckers don't believe shit.
No.
Like I could literally pull a link up on the screen right now. Like if I pulled this up right here and said, let me see. Oh well, here it is. Hang on. I said, oh look, this is. Oh, you can't see it up here on TikTok, but like I'm pulling the article about this Chad Bianco. They're like, oh, that's bullshit. That's just fake news. And I'm like, it's because Trump didn't say it. You don't believe it.
They're debating facts and they're debating.
That is their guidelines.
They're debating red and blue. You're debating issues and facts.
Yeah. But and I understand because I know like people like that what we look for in factual information and digging into the details, it takes a lot of freaking time to get down to the core of the factual information. So I understand. I'm not saying that's what I do, but I understand why MAGA does it because it's too much legwork and it's just easier for them to believe what Trump says to be true or not true.
It's the same type of rhetoric that went on when slavery was happening, to be honest. It's the same mentality of belief. There's a big group of people believe that this was right, and then there were people that believed it was wrong. We're going to prevail and win what we're trying to do. We're going to conquer victory. We're going to win the war no matter what.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, because God is always going to trump everything. You understand? And it has battles and wars, and we get it. But at the end of the day, we cannot, like Jen is saying, Josh is saying, George said, we can't stop because these things are happening. If we give up now, this is going to continue and get worse. We're going to be controlled at every aspect of our lives and our grandkids and so on if we do not push forward.
Yeah.
So I do respect what you're doing, Gunny, and I know it's very dangerous, and I am concerned about that. But I know if we don't get more of you to do this, then we're gonna be all damned.
I know. Speaking of that, Christopher down here just sent a $2 super chat. I'm gonna have to give him credit for a new shirt. He said MAGA equals Make America Gunny Again.
That's cool though. I like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Really should take some time. If you don't research anything at all today, research what's going on in Hungary. When Viktor Orban, before Viktor Orban, Hungary was a democratic free country, and they let Orban in, and now it is a dictatorship, and people do not have the rights and freedoms that they had before Viktor Orban came in. People are very regretful, but because he's a dictator, it's almost impossible to get him out of power. And just yesterday, Donald Trump wrote a True Social post saying, make sure you vote for Viktor Orban because, birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to end up like Hungary with years later, we're still dealing with a fucking diaper genie anymore. You know what I mean?
Because the same issues that they're talking about with Iran is going to be like that here, because it's not going to stop. It's going to get contagious, and the next one will rise up and do what Orange Man is doing. Right? It's going to be the same thing. So that's what I fear.
Yeah,
I fear that.
Do you guys think Trump's gonna leave office?
No.
You think he?
I think
he's trying to plan his family.
I think it's already an issue, a major issue, but they're covering it up. I don't think he'll last long. You can tell something's going on. He's at the hospital.
Health-wise, I don't think he'll last long.
No.
Give him a couple of years.
NOK down here sent another $20 super chat. Says Hungary is the poorest in Europe. I was not aware of that.
Sad.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that one, but I definitely know Viktor Orban destroyed their constitution. They're no longer democratic.
And you heard Trump call JD Vance when he was over there the other day, right?
Oh yeah.
And talking, like, singing praises for Viktor Orban over the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also aligned themselves with the Germany tried to put a far right back into power, and it was in Hungary that they were hosting these things, and CPAC held a meeting.
Before I started my remarks,
why do you think they're doing it though?
Because they know that they support this kind of racial, kind of ethnic cleansing thing that Heritage Foundation supports.
So what's the benefit in the end that they're going to gain with it?
Listen, real quick, listen to this phone call. No, you're good.
Box that has not been set up yet.
Okay. Try one more time. I get a good signal here.
This is Trump calling JD Vance when he was speaking in Hungary the other day.
It's ringing. It's progress.
Hang on, they're getting to it.
Hello, Mr. President. How are you?
Hang on. I think he's got a bad connection or something.
Mr. President, you are on with about 5,000 Hungarian patriots, and I think they love you even more than they love Viktor Orban.
Well, I can't believe that. I can't believe that because I love Hungary and I love that Viktor. I'll tell you, he's a fantastic man. We've had a tremendous relationship and he does a job. Remember this, he didn't allow people to storm your country and invade your country like other people have and ruin their countries, frankly. He's kept your country good. He's kept Hungarian people in your country. And he's done a fantastic job. And let me tell you, I like him a lot, but if I didn't think he did a good job, I wouldn't be making a call like this. But boy, that sounds like a big crowd, and that sounds like my kind of people.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Didn't know what the hell's going on. And someone told him he can get some land down there for a good price.
And Trump supporters will get behind that.
I'm so glad my son's sitting front line and Donald Trump's using his time to call the fucking dictator of Hungary.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's just crazy work.
My kid home.
Yeah, the shit that the amount. Imagine if Joe Biden would have made that phone call to Kamala Harris. Can you imagine? They would have had the gallows ready for him after that one.
They've never done it because morally they're not going to do nothing like that. But this is a marketing ploy. That's it. They're sending a message to those criminals down there to just to let them know they're on their side, and that Trump's sending the word through. They could hear his voice and actually say it without it, being a political, meeting or announcement. Yeah, those people down there don't know what's going on, but this is all them trying to come in and take over that country to rebuild it. And get money off of it. They know there's something resources down there that they need. I don't know what it is, but something.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't even venture a guess on what Hungary is.
Those moves trying to get there for nothing gutting. They're definitely, it's a money grab. They're definitely there to get some resources on that land or to build something.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, hang on, we got a Trumper in here. Ryan's here. Ryan, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, what state are you in?
What's that?
What state are you in?
Nebraska.
You're in Nebraska. And then what made you vote for Trump, and how do you think he's doing today?
I agree. There are certain things Trump's not done the best at.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we're in a lot better place than we were 4 years ago.
Really?
What are you using as a metric to make that determination?
Well, the fact that Biden couldn't hardly speak.
Do you want me to hang on? I'm going to talk to this. I'm going to talk to this guy for a couple minutes, and you guys can have it. So, do you want me to play you a clip of Trump sounding like he has dementia?
Sure.
All right, stand by. And now, and you can tell me what you think he's talking about. Yo, what's up?
The shape you're in, and then drink Coca-Cola like that.
Exactly.
I'm the guy what they always say, you can't out-train a bad diet. But I was put on this earth to debunk that.
CM eaters are Twinkies, or Coca-Cola.
In June of 17.
Twinkies. And I'm like, if I look at that stuff, I'll gain a pound.
All right, listen to this.
Winning try goody.
What's that?
That's all about them heavyweights.
That's right. Just lift more. All right, Ryan, listen to this clip.
75, the Continental Congress created a unified army out of the revolutionary forces encamped around Boston and New York, and named after the great George Washington, Commander-in-Chief. The Continental Army suffered a bitter winter of Valley Forge, found glory across the waters of the Delaware, and seized victory from Cornwallis of Yorktown. Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything.
Okay, he said they took over the airports during the Revolutionary War. Ryan.
Fair enough. Like I said, I never said that Trump was perfect.
Okay.
And that there are things he hasn't done in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a little bit rough on the edges. I'll fully admit to that, agree to that.
Okay. And then were we at war 4 years ago?
Were we at war 4 years ago?
Yes.
No.
Okay. And we are now?
Yep.
Okay. And then are gas prices higher now than they were 4 years ago?
They're higher now than they were 4 years ago.
Yes.
Do you remember?
You see what I'm getting at though?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was that had said it. Somebody on here said something about it shouldn't be an us versus them situation.
I did.
Yes. But then you turned right around and said vote blue no matter who.
I never said that. Wasn't
said that exact
that's somebody.
thing.
No. I didn't say anything. I never typed anything in the chat about that was someone else that typed that, not me.
It wasn't typed. It was your voice.
That was Jen.
No, that wasn't my voice. And if you didn't hear it, then you shouldn't repeat unless you learn to listen.
Okay. So okay, I've already pointed out three things that goes against you saying that we're in better shape than we were 4 years ago. Can you tell me one thing that is better now than it was 4 years ago?
One thing that's better now is we have a president that knows how to talk.
We just covered that. That's not true.
He had one little thing.
I can play. I've got a whole shit ton more clips.
He sees okay. I see what the fact that
You see it like we see it on the news, in social media. You see what's happening. He's definitely no better. If you're complaining about Biden, then to be honest about his condition is even worse. He's sleeping in every freaking press conference.
He's just on a
how many days in a row did Biden talk to the press?
How many days did Trump golf in his first term?
Did he still talk to the press?
It doesn't matter.
Then why does
it doesn't matter. I'm trying to point out that Trump only cares about himself. He only cares about himself. He is not working for this country. I'm still waiting for one piece of information that you can convince me that we're in a better position now than we were 4 years ago. I'm still waiting. And Joe Biden, and your opinion about Joe Biden being able to put a sentence together doesn't count.
Okay, if that doesn't count, then the revolutionary thing.
You brought up that Joe Biden couldn't talk. I was just counting your argument. You tried to bring it up again. So now pick something different that you're using. You give me something tangible that says we're in a better shape now than we were 4 years ago. I'm still waiting.
There's no point because no matter what.
Why? Because you can't, because it's not true.
Say it doesn't.
Well, then just give me an example and we'll have a conversation. I'm sorry. See, he dropped.
I just said his ankles are swollen. That's a debate he likes to stay on. He wants to debate physical disabilities and issues, but he doesn't want to talk about real facts.
I know. And then he dropped.
Then he drops.
Yes.
I think there's nothing productive that Donald Trump has done whatsoever.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, the man, like, it's always about somebody's cognitive, state, but like nobody's sitting here saying that Joe Biden was the greatest president that ever lived on earth.
Issues?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even vote for Biden.
Typical politician stuff,
Yeah.
They're trying to force us into an issue about, like I said, it's red and blue, like, or whatever who someone said in the chat. It's us versus them about the real issues, debating issues, not the colors. Who cares?
Yeah.
And if something, we're not saying that there are individual people that are making decisions for all of our lives for stuff that we didn't agree to. That's just
the thing that boggles my mind is the Easter tweet.
Oh yeah.
And how anybody can support this man.
Yeah.
He's threatening to annihilate 92 million people and send them into a stone age.
Yeah.
Children. That's like, I mean, it's ludicrous.
Yeah, and again, imagine if Joe Biden had posted something like that.
God forbid, I mean, anybody. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Would be, treason.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So when these people come up here and they say, I mean, even if you bought into the no wars, whatever nonsense he was spewing, after that Sunday tweet, if that didn't alarm you, I don't know what will at this point.
Yeah. NOK sent another super chat, $20 super chat. Says, I want AOC to be president for my daughters. What do you guys think about AOC running? I kind of like her as an option to run. What do you guys think?
Which one? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, hang on. We got a Trump supporter up here. Yup.
Someone up.
Yeah. Yup. Age, state, and who you voted for. Sorry.
44, Trump, Washington State.
Washington State. Okay. And then tell me.
Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah. You're good. Tell me your number one reason for voting for Trump, and then how do you think he's doing today?
Oh, number one reason is basically accountability of people.
What? He pardoned all the January 6ers.
That's great, but
You said hang on, you said accountability for people. He pardoned 1,500 January 6ers. Be so for real.
You're gonna pay for it because they're
speak on that side of it.
Oh, you're not going to speak on it? Why aren't you going to speak on it?
Just know about whatever you're talking about. I don't even know what exactly it is.
You don't know what January 6th is?
You want to explain it to me so I can enlighten me so I can give you some.
Hang on, you voted for Trump and you don't know what January 6th is?
Tell me what January 6th is, please.
When MAGA stormed the Capitol to try to halt the certification of a free and fair election?
January 6th?
Yeah, that January 6th.
So when other supporters on the blue side kind of swarmed police departments and other.
Why are you pivoting? We're talking about January 6th. Don't pivot. Don't pivot. Storming a police department is not the same as trying to stop a free and fair election. It's apples and oranges. So stay on point.
Okay.
Yes. Stop pivoting.
I'm going to get into January 6th.
Why? Why aren't you going to get into January 6th? Because you can't defend it.
Oh, listen, but
if you hang on, if you need more information on January 6th, you need to go turn in your voter registration card and just never vote again. Because you are a low information individual.
Capitol. Literally stormed the Capitol. What do you mean you need more information? Well, thank you for enlightening that January 6th was the storming of the Capitol. Thank you.
Man, the world.
What are you talking about, bro? Like they literally
People died from that.
Okay. And then there was also paid protesters. People that.
Who?
What are you? Why are you talking about? Well, it has nothing to do with. Like, we're talking about Donald Trump, dude. Like you're talking about somebody storming a police station. That has nothing to do with the topic that.
Yeah, give me who. Hey, tell me who. Watch. Hey, watch this. Yup. Hang on. Let me talk to this guy. Yup. Give me an example of who you think a paid protester is. You think it's a Democrat?
No, I think it's on both sides. I think.
Okay. Why would a Democrat halt the certification of an election they won? And then secondly, if that were the case, why would Donald Trump pardon a Democrat that did that?
I don't have an answer for that.
Exactly. I know. Yeah. You guys are so dumb.
Why are you so concerned about just January 6th?
Because it was an important part of history, genius. This guy just said, why are you so concerned about January 6th? Because Trump is an insurrectionist. That's why.
Tell you what, give me a second to look it up more.
I don't even think I can talk to you if you don't have enough information about January 6th. Go teacup and try again. You are an embarrassment to your party. God damn.
Just because I said I didn't support or.
Bye.
You guys gave me the right to speak as well.
Oh, you don't. Hey, don't get it twisted. This is not your platform. You are not giving anybody the right to speak here. I am not the government, and I can take away your First Amendment rights at the drop of a hat. So don't get it twisted. The fact that you're even up here right now is my doing.
Right, but you asked.
There's no but. You're not giving anybody up here the right to speak.
You asked for Trump supporters to come speak.
Yes, and I've already discovered that you're a dumbass.
Right. So there.
All right. So what do you support, man? Like you're one thing that you support. What has Orange Jesus done that you support? It's like one thing.
And red. He support red.
Broderick down here on Facebook says, I'm moving to the moon.
Doesn't have any issues to debate. He supports red and anything that can cause hate and division. He supports that.
Who said anything about me supporting or going for hate or division?
I'm saying because that's what they represent right now.
In your interpretation, it is.
You know, interpretation is facts. You see it.
I see it every day. Let me ask you this question. All I'm gonna tell. Let me ask you a question.
Over to Iran.
Ask a question, please.
Our families and children are dying over there. People are losing their lives because he started this war.
Correct.
It wasn't necessary.
Correct. Now, let me ask a question. Have any of you on a panel, besides Gunny, perhaps, been overseas and lived there?
My husband has.
Yeah, I actually have lived
Right,
overseas.
you haven't.
I don't have to. My husband went and served.
Okay, great.
You want us both to go do it, and I got a sick son here?
I'm not putting, I don't know your situation. I'm not asking.
Exactly what you asked me, and I'm telling you.
It was a yes or no question.
I just
Have
told you.
you lived in another country? Or speaking about, I have. I've been in Europe. I've been in Africa. I've been in the Middle East. I've been there when it was 89 before the wall came down in Germany.
Are you a veteran?
I am.
What branch?
What branch?
Yeah.
No, Army.
And you are a Trump supporter, right?
I sure am.
Okay, and I'm just going to be really clear with you you're a veteran and a Trump supporter. You're an oath breaker. So I recommend that you take that DD 214 and wipe your fucking ass with it, or go turn it in to your local VA. Yeah.
Very non-patriotic for sure.
You're the one that's non-patriotic.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So explain more details about your guys' conversation and what you're trying to get me or gaslight me on.
Hang on. Okay, hang on. I got another announcement. NOK sent another $20 super chat. Says, "Can we deport MAGA to the moon?" Asking for a friend. I'm sure Elon Musk has an aircraft big enough to probably do that. NOK, but we definitely need to look into that. Now, what do you need? What do you wanting to ask us again? Yup.
I would just like to know what you guys are trying to get from me or ask me.
I want you to defend your position for voting for Trump. That's what I want you to do.
Exactly. Now I said I gave you one of my reasons. Then I asked you guys a question before you guys were writing me about what you guys know about being in another country and actually being in those. Do I agree with the Iranian war? Absolutely not. I don't. I think it's gone about it different ways. I also believe that the Middle East has always been a conflicted environment and has always been a waste of lives. I do.
Thank you.
However, there is other things just besides that subject of international affairs.
Okay, so
let him tell us what they are.
Yeah.
Well, you have the world dealing with that area of transportation for shipping is one thing, but I don't even want to get into international affairs or diplomacy and such. At this point,
Just so we're clear, if you're talking about the Strait of Hormuz.
Excuse me?
Are you talking about the Strait of Hormuz? Did you know that Trump is considering a partnership with Iran, since Iran is now charging $2.5 million for the passage of ships, either through cryptocurrency or Iranian money?
I don't know about the currency, but I am aware of that. Yes.
What do you think about that?
Depending on what companies, if it's something based in a corporation globally.
Do you think Trump? Do you think should Trump be profiting? Okay, let me just put it into perspective, because you really are fucking dumb. Trump started a war with Shut up. Trump started a war with Iran, which precipitated an already open Strait of Hormuz to be closed. And now that Iran is controlling it and charging ships to pass through there, you're saying that it's okay if Trump does a joint venture with the company that he is bombing, as long as he can profit from it?
Right. I'm not aware of that news yet.
Of course you're not.
And are you aware that you said the world, he didn't consult with anybody else on doing this and going in. He didn't consult with anybody, not Congress. He didn't consult with the United Nations. He just did what he wanted to do. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am. And I will vilify that in that sense as well. Just because the United States decided to do it first, I'm not sure why we're saying it's all Trump's decisions.
He's the president.
What you need to focus on is yes, he went in first. However, the global nations wise, They're all usually the followers.
Had nobody supporting it. Trump is mad at NATO for not getting involved. You really are fucking dumb.
I think a single country.
You are really fucking dumb.
Yeah, say no.
I mean, there's not a single country in NATO that's backing this dude with what he's doing.
He said the world, and then he contradicts himself.
I'm talking about the global as in the Western Hemisphere.
No,
Yes, the global as in the Western, nobody is supporting anything that Donald Trump is doing right now. So the only ally that he has is Israel, which, if you really think about it, it's probably their war anyways.
I got another note from NOK on a $50 super chat. USA used 950 Tomahawks in this short war. Stocks are 3,000 total, and production is 95 a year. 95 a year. Any comment, Dunny? Not just yet, but hang tight. I will get to you on that. Go ahead, guys.
do you at least feel like the country is like, it's not normal? Is that feeling in your gut that we're off? Like we're not on, right? We're off. Like, are you okay with just not knowing from day to day what he's gonna do or what's gonna happen? Like, not just for us right now, but for our kids in the future. I'm really worried about that.
Of course.
And I just don't like not having security. I felt that we had more security prior to this. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't all of the stuff that we don't know what we're getting into.
Coach, can I ask you what security you're talking about?
What I'm talking about is our national security, right? We are now to a point that we have other countries that are against us. We've destroyed relationships. So if enough of them ante up and come up against us, whether it's trading, whether it's just alliances, we don't have the trust no more because of what he's done. So that is a concern to me. Is it not to you?
No.
You fall for this.
It's so weird, dude. It's weird. It's weird how your mindset is, because if you really think about
this,
majority of the world used to look at America as like a beacon of light, right?
Yes.
Full of what you wanted to be like. Now you look at America, and I think a lot of people are. I mean, the dude is praising Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
He's like weird, authoritarians. That, I mean, it just doesn't. I mean, I'm honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they went in and tried to keep, which I didn't agree with. But the Maduro thing, it's kind of like his idol. It seems like, you know what I mean? Like it's very weird that you're supporting this. But here, let me ask you this question. So what did Donald Trump run on? What was the thing, right? Make America great again, right?
That's the thing.
So what has he done? Again, let's not even talk about foreign affairs. What has he done in his first term or now to make America great again? Like, name two things that he's done to just make daily lives better.
I know you're gonna stump me at this one, but border control, one.
God damn.
I don't know why you guys.
I'll just say it.
But dude,
All these countries are hating us.
Barack Obama deported more people. Like, everybody keeps bringing this up, dude. Like, he hasn't done anything to the border. He has done nothing to the border that's
that wall
out of this world.
Finished. Where's that wall?
Well, that was a waste of money, right? I mean, you know,
Why
that's
was
not
a waste of money? Because the other administration decided to put it away. So be done with it.
Hang on, I got a super chat down here from T Dyson. Says U.S. Navy Army of Eagle Claw, Iraq-Iran war. I can't physically do what I used to do. Semper Fi and Hua T Dyson, and thank you for your service. The guy that we're talking to, D Dyson, was in the Army, and he is apparently an avid Trump supporter. And I already advised him to go turn in his DD-214. Anyway, go ahead.
I was done.
Okay.
I think the biggest problem is when you guys get up here or anywhere, any panels that I hear, y'all bring up topics and there's literally no substance. It's literally just something that you heard on TV or Fox News or a talking point. There's never any type of substance. Oh, he did something for the border. What did he do? He built a wall. He didn't even build a full wall. He just put up a little bit of a fence. It's a waste of money.
Why did and sorry for your PRB, I didn't mean to cut you off. Why Why did, so instead of kicking here a couple things. One, Can you tell me why, before Trump got elected, that he convinced Republicans to shoot down the mostly Republican but bipartisan border bill? Can you tell me why he did that?
Can you repeat that, please?
Why did Trump convince Republicans to shoot down the mostly Republican but bipartisan border bill? If he cares so much about immigration, why would he do that?
I'm not aware of that.
You're not aware of a lot. That's what he did before the election. The Langford bill came out, and it had money for judges and border patrol agents to beef up security at the border, to make asylum claims go faster. Trump convinced Republicans to vote against that. Why do you think he did that? What would be his motivation to do that? And I'm going to ask the chat. Actually, type in the chat why you think he did that, because I bet they know.
Chad just said he needed something to run on.
There you go.
Nate said it. Nate is right.
Yes, because he needed something to run on. That's why. Yeah. So if Trump truly cared, he wouldn't have done that. But he convinced him to shoot it down so that he could run on it and then go about his mass deportation any way that he wanted. Which, by the way, we still haven't seen a better path to citizenship. You know how many veterans? I think there's been 138 veterans that have been deported. There's been numerous. I mean, how many children right now are just sitting in detention camps? And you're saying that's what Trump is doing to make America great again? Be so for real.
There's a veteran right now. He's over there fighting in Iran, and his wife just got the.
Yes, I just did a post on that. I know, it's crazy.
Couldn't believe it.
And the facts are, why did she get deported? I don't know that story.
He got arrested or whatever.
She had a deportation. She had a deportation order from when she was 5 years old. She never got her paperwork taken care of or whatever. She slipped through the cracks. Whatever the case may be, he married her. She's been living in the country for 20 plus years. They get married. They were getting ready to go do all the needed paperwork. He's getting deployed, and then somebody ratted him out, and ICE came and was going to pick her up. He's getting ready to go to Iran. Do you think that's okay?
Well, again, I don't know the background.
I just explained it to you.
No, I know, but what was her paperwork that she didn't file?
She was here undocumented.
Undocumented. Okay. So let me give you a little reference here. I am a veteran. I was actually an immigrant, and then got my U.S. citizenship.
So you're a ladder puller. So you're just another ladder puller.
I was actually a military brat that came in under my stepfather, who was military.
Again, you're a ladder puller. You're like, I got mine, fuck everybody else.
No, I support immigration. I don't support the illegal side of not being able to do the paperwork. If she had 15 years to do that paperwork, and then suddenly now her husband in 26 has to be deported, and now it becomes a situation, well, it should have been taken care of by the first year of them being married.
That's what he was just doing that. I just explained it to you. So my point is, listen to what I've said. Her deportation order was from when she was 5 years old. 20-something years went by and nothing was ever said. That's not her fault. But then listen, only because of what Trump has been doing with ICE, somebody ratted them out, and now they were going to scoop her up. And they got married, and they were getting ready to go do her paperwork.
Okay.
You think that's okay?
That paperwork was not filed.
No shit.
You said, and my dream says there is no legal paperwork for this.
Excuse me?
Okay, so going back to the point, so how does this make America great, right? Can you tie that into and explain how this would make America great again?
Absolutely. You follow regulation. You follow the law.
Okay. Has Donald Trump followed the law?
No,
if you do what about Biden, I'm just going to kick you. Do not do what about Biden, or I'm just going to kick you I'm going to kick you the fuck off this panel. Has Trump obeyed the law? Answer my question. Yes or no?
Any politician has not.
What's that? Yeah.
Ted Cruz. We're not talking about. Ronald Reagan. We're talking about Donald Trump, dude.
Okay, so we're talking Donald Trump. Okay. So he has not.
I didn't ask you, did he follow the law? And you're trying to talk about Joe Biden.
No, first of all, I'm not an attorney or in the legal system. Second of all, are we talking he has passed away? He got in trouble and got.
He's a 34-time convicted felon. He's been found civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman. He's violated the Constitution, I don't know how many fucking times, just as of late, trying to overturn the 14th Amendment with which is birthright citizenship through an executive order, which the Supreme Court is probably going to rule against him on. You think that's okay? You think that sounds like fucking Law and Order?
He gets found guilty in such things, then so be it.
He was. He's a 34-time convicted felon.
Yeah, they push forward for more things.
Oh, he's a felon.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a felon, dude. What are you talking about?
He's a criminal. Legally a criminal.
Like you're saying that he's been found guilty. He has.
Already has.
Do you not know that Do you not know that he's a 34-time convicted felon?
He thinks it's fake news.
Or yeah.
Again, I'm looking at the broader picture of
No.
what's being done compared to what a person's history or what if they're doing criminal activity currently or not.
Okay, so you assume that this lady who didn't register her documents, right, that she doesn't have to get her legal status that doesn't exist. You're saying that all the stuff he done illegal and currently doing is okay, but her not filing a paper, you're an immigrant, right? You just said. And you came over here. How do you not support? Not all of those people are criminals. You know what they're going through in their countries. You said you've been to other countries. You know what it's like. You've seen it up close. How do you stand here and defend, like Gunny's saying, you got yours and it's F everybody else? How do you not support those people? Or why aren't you trying to help those individuals? And you understand what they're going through and why they're trying to get to America because you came over here for the same reason. Right? So how do you sit here once you think you got this bouginess and status now that you've got your paperwork and it's your Make America Great Again because you got your paperwork and you want to look down on people who don't have the money or they're poor or they have real issues. Not all of them are criminals, just like not all Americans are criminal, but there are some Americans that do some bad stuff, right? Okay, we get that, right? But just like immigrants, there are few immigrants that are doing some terrible things, just like in any other country. So because of that, you're going to just dismiss everybody else?
I'm not dismissing. I'm saying if you get your chickens in a row and file the paper, you start off, if you come in the States under a visa or a green card holder, you at least have that to have you help you out a little bit. Even if you're only 5 years old.
How much did it cost you to do that?
I don't recall because it was about, 10, 15 years back.
What? Give me an estimate.
I know there's a fee waiver fee.
You didn't want it.
Individuals who cannot afford it. And it's actually very lenient. If you go look under the guidelines, you don't have to, you can still make a decent amount of money. And
why is it charging people $1 million for it?
Yeah.
Well, have you tried going to another country and tried to get their citizenship?
If you're talking about this country you came to,
right?
I was born in this country, legally.
Right.
Yep. What was your MOS?
MOS what?
What was your MOS?
I don't think he's legit.
I don't either. What was your MOS?
I wasn't in the military, but if this guy was in the military,
yeah. Yeah. What was your MOS?
Transportation.
What was the number? Tell me the number.
I'm not giving that type of information.
Because you weren't in the military. You're stolen valor. You're up here lying to 140 people in here and 60 something down there. You're lying. You were not a veteran. You are fucking lying.
So not a legal citizen. He doesn't know how much it costs.
Yup. Here's another question. Yup. Yup. Shut up. Yap. Shut up. What are the 3 branches of government? Let's see if you know that.
3 branches?
3 branches of government.
Congress, Justice Court, I don't know. I know if you take 99 question test for the, half Americans can't pass that. I can probably get
What's the, hang on. Hey, hang on. Next question. Hang on. Shut up. Yap. What's the capital of the United States?
Katie said, "My God."
DC. Okay. And then how many amendments to the Constitution are there?
I don't know those.
What are the first 10 amendments called?
I don't know those.
What branch of government does the president belong to? Oh my God, what are the first three words of the US Constitution?
We the people.
You got that right. What state are you in?
Shooting state.
Who is
State?
who's the governor of your state?
Really? You really want to know his name?
Yeah, tell me.
Ferguson.
And then
We're gonna do questionnaires.
well, you already pissed me off because you said you were a veteran, and we know that's a lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I don't have to say anything else. You lied. You lied.
You're stationed in as a Marine. Stationed in Germany and Cape Town and out of lunch doing shit.
You're lying. You're lying.
Go for it.
You're lying. Tell me what number MOS you were then. Because I know you guys got like 11 Bravo and 12 Whiskey. What was yours?
I'm not gonna
tell me.
I have to prove myself.
I was an 0451. I'll tell you that I was an 0451 parachute rigger. What was your MOS?
I'm not gonna give you.
Why? Because you're lying.
That's great. I have lying, and just like some other people have been lying.
What do you know what Army stands for?
No, I don't.
It means aren't really Marines yet. That's what Army stands for.
Okay.
Yeah. You're lying. You're stolen valor.
Well, you're weird too, bro. Like I don't.
Okay, real proud boy.
Yeah, man. You're speechless. I mean, just listening to you, my brain hurts.
Yeah.
You don't even know why you like orange.
By the way, if you were in the hang on, yap, be quiet. Yap, shut your trap. If you were in the Army and you're a friendly, and I make that joke. I'm not talking to you, yap. I make that joke. Shut up, yap. Shut your trap. I make that joke as inter-service rivalry with people that I like. I'm saying it to him because he's stolen valor. So please don't get offended if you're a friendly and I make that joke to you. Okay, go ahead. What other lies are you going to tell us?
I wasn't lying.
How many holes does a woman have below her belly button? Tell me. How many holes? I'm going to assume that you're pro-life. How many holes does a woman have below her belly button? How many holes does a woman have below her belly button? Just answer the question.
One more trying to count right now. It's 1, 2.
It's already question. It's a female, so why are you guys asking me stupid questions?
If you've spent any time on my panel, you know why I'm asking. Tell me how many holes. Tell me how many. I don't care if you know. I want you to tell me how many. Listen to my question. Listen to my question. Think real hard. How many holes does a woman have below her belly button?
Well, I'll say either 2 or 3 if you want to talk to.
Tell me which one.
Which one? What?
What's the answer? Give me an answer and then tell me which ones they are.
I'll say 2.
Okay. What are they?
Vaginal and anal.
And they have 2 holes. Thank you for making my point.
And
you're an idiot.
Everyone has excuses.
You're an idiot.
And that's why I don't appreciate that.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
It's been very hard to talk to you, man, because you have literally brought no substance whatsoever.
Are you Yeah, you're pro-life, aren't you? You're pro-life, right? Yep.
Yeah, I'm debatable on that one.
You're debatable. What does that mean, debatable? Do you think men in government should be making decisions about what a woman can do with her body?
No.
Okay. Can you name me a piece of legislation that tells a man what he has to do with his body?
No.
Okay. And then you didn't know how many holes a woman had below her belly button, so that kind of tracks.
Not sure why those stupid questions being asked.
Of course you don't.
Trying to figure out if you were doing like one of those questions.
It wasn't a trick question. I can tell you absolutely it's not a trick question. Hey, here I got one more question for you. No, hang on. Last one about a woman's body. Where is the uvula located on a woman's body? The uvula. Yeah, where is the uvula at on a woman's body?
I have no. What is a uvula? Tell me. Just
exactly. Thank you for making. Thank you.
Just tell me what it is. Instead of thanking me.
Thank you. You made my point.
Where's that?
Made my point.
Tell me where it's at, though.
No, you have. That's your homework.
That's to enlighten me. If you're gonna ask me,
that's your homework.
You can't answer a question if you ask me a question.
No, it's your home. I'm doing you a favor and giving you some homework.
You give me a list of questions.
Yes, you need to go crack a book.
Yeah.
You're a true. You're a true fan.
Yeah.
You got it.
I know. And big Kyle. Tell me where it's located at. What is?
Yeah, listen. Yep. I just think that you need to reevaluate why you're. Are you a voting? Do you vote? Yep, for real? Did you vote for real? Did you actually vote?
Did you guys go for education?
I'm asking you a real question. No.
Like,
I'm asking
go
you
from
a
a
real
stupid
question.
topic to a more stupid
Are
topic.
you a voting citizen? Are you voting?
Yes, I've been.
Okay, did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
We're just asking why did you vote for him?
I already said it at the very beginning of when I came in.
Did not. None of your issues valid.
Oh yeah. I stated at the
Tell me
beginning.
again,
What was
maybe
your
I didn't.
number one reason for voting? I said.
Tell me again. Please enlighten me.
Yeah.
Enlighten you.
To tell me why.
You're if you're a veteran, which we know you're not, but you claim to be. You know he dodged the draft, right?
Excuse me?
Trump dodged the draft, and you're supposedly a veteran. How could you get behind that?
I actually jumped to draft as well.
I thought you were a veteran. How did you dodge the draft if you're a veteran?
I stated I was an immigrant.
You said you dodged the draft?
Some countries still had a draft back in the day.
Which draft did you dodge?
I'm saying Europe.
And then you came here and joined the military, supposedly?
After my college.
Wait, you dodged your country's draft, came to the United States and joined the army?
Correct. Because I wanted to support the United States.
This story just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Then other countries, some countries have policy of being drafted into the military if you don't go to college, pursue higher education, or if you go into a trade, or you have some other medical condition that may prevent you doing military service.
What country are you from?
I'm not going to discuss that either.
Oh.
So what are you talking about?
You guys never heard of other countries drafting? The Chinese draft and they're communist socialists.
Okay, why are you ashamed of where you're from? That's weird.
Yeah,
because I'm American now.
Hey, hang on. Yup. Hey, yup. Yap. Shut your trap. I want you to explain something to me. You said China.
America. That's why.
Yap. You said China was a communist and socialist. Can you explain to me the difference between communism? Shut up. Can you explain to me? Shut up. Can you explain to me the difference between communism and socialism?
Hey, socialist is not in my mouth wrong.
Oh.
Backtrack that.
But either way, can you tell me? Can you define communism?
I don't have the exact definition.
What about socialism?
Again, I'm not going to make words up and explain it.
Okay, but you use those words and you don't even know what they.
Socialism.
But you said communist and socialism, and both you don't even know. Both you don't even know what they mean. Why? Why are you using words? Why are you using words you don't know what they mean? Yes.
No.
Ah, this story just keeps getting weirder and weirder, right?
Because he's literally only red and blue for him. He did believes that he's over
Why
here.
are we dividing again?
And
What's
you're-
dividing?
Oh, that's not dividing. It is already divided, red and blue, and not the issues. You don't care about the issues. You don't know about the issues. You're just literally over here to save your butt. That's it. You don't care about your country. You're hiding. And since you can hide over here, you're not worried about no other immigrants but your own butt. That's it.
I'm not hiding.
You don't have to now because you got your.
I never hid. I never hid.
Well,
I had my paperwork.
none of the people that are over here working, they're not hiding. They're working, making America great again. And you are trying to get rid of them, knowing they are going to have to be going back into some caustic situations, evil and hate, which is why you're running and not admitting where you came from.
You just stated America making great. And then
You are saying you and your party saying make America great. It's already been great, right? Is that what you said?
no, it has not been great.
Exactly. So how are we making it great?
No, it has not
It's never been great.
prior to-
It's not going to be great before him or after.
Yeah, and the point is, I mean, he ran on that, and you still have yet to say what he's going to make.
Not great. It's got problems just like any other country. You quit trying to pretend like you guys are making it great. You're making it
To be
worse.
honest, he's making it worse.
Yeah.
Should be make America worse again. That's what
Exactly.
Mawa. Mawa.
Because all the progress that we have,
Hey, copyright on the t-shirt idea.
Yeah.
citizens, and all the things that the country has advanced on, he's setting us back. And you don't have a problem with that because you're not from here and your ancestors didn't go through it, but mine did. So yeah, I didn't speak up about it.
How do you feel about pretty much all of our allies? Well, I'd say most of our allies except Israel pretty much turning their backs on us at this point. How do you feel about that?
I don't think you have the facts right about all the allies. But again, that's a broad going, all the countries are this and all the countries that. You guys are just putting it
simple. I'm not putting that out there, man. I mean, it's a simple Google search.
No.
Look at literally nobody supports. It's not a few, dude. Nobody in NATO. He was on TV literally saying that nobody is supporting us, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get rid of NATO. What are you talking about? That's the entire alliance, except Israel. Do you not? I mean, you watch the news, right? It was on Fox News too, I'm assuming. I know you watch the news.
I do research.
Well, if you do research, how would you not know this?
If you did research, how come you don't know about January 6th?
Don't go back to January 6th.
I'm just throwing out an example.
Well,
Bro, that was on Fox News too. I know you watch Fox News, bro. You didn't see January 6th? Whatever, CNN, Newsnight, it doesn't matter. January 6th was everywhere, dude. They were filming that in Europe. People were laughing at us. It looked like communist Russia. Like, what are you talking about? How do you not? You're the only person that I've heard in like the last. You're blowing my mind right now, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you haven't heard.
PRB is this and share. I know PRB's been with me for a while. PRB, is this guy one of the strangest people we've had on the live? Seriously.
Besides the KKK guy, this guy
Yeah.
is pretty much like that.
Yeah.
11B said he's lying his A off.
all right. Well, I respect you guys for giving me the opportunity to be on here. And thanks for being crude to me. And you guys take care.
To you, you're cruel to yourself.
Yeah. Good Lord.
To you, you're cruel to yourself.
That might have been the most. That might have been the most painful panelist I've ever had up here for such a long period of time. Holy shit balls. Is anybody dumber now?
17 says only person I've ever heard that hasn't heard of Jay Race.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
That was like a worldwide event on TV. Like, I mean, there's no way you could have seen
I
that.
think even MAGA was surprised at that.
Yeah, I'm downloading this whole live just with him, and I'm posting it on you. I'm gonna post it because I think it's worth. I think everybody should just be forced to listen to all 60 minutes or however long with this, just talking to this to Yap Yap.
Yeah, you got content off of Yap Yap.
Yeah.
Even MAGA was surprised.
Yeah, Maggie was sitting there going,
We were all united for a second.
Yeah.
You didn't really hear MAGA say nothing in the comments.
They were in there going, WTF. Yeah. Cheese and crackers. Holy shit.
It's a trick question. How many holes?
Oh my God.
I was trying not to laugh.
I could hear Sherry. I could hear Sherry giggling in the background, waiting for him to answer. I was there going,
Eastern European immigrant.
yeah. This guy, Chuck goes, my name is Jeff. Down here.
What was weird was he didn't even say where he was from. I don't understand.
No, he said no. He was from Washington.
No, he didn't say what country he was from.
Oh yeah, what country? Yeah, he wouldn't tell us.
I mean, it's like, why are you? And then he said he was in the military, but he dodged the draft.
I was
in his own country, but he didn't want to say what. Yeah, I don't know.
I was confused.
I mean, if he, unless he's a spy, he can't tell us.
It's not a secret squirrel mission.
He might have been on something because he just want to say, and he's like, "We're being cruel. We're not being cruel. We're just asking questions."
Yeah. God. All right. Well, we're way over time. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. PRB, Sherry, Jen, I know you're not here, but thank you so much. We're going to do this again tomorrow, probably in the morning, between 7 and 8 or so. And then we'll do another debate live in the evening.
He said, Bobby D33 said he made my head hurt.
Yeah.
That's all of us.
Yeah. Well, everybody do this. Everybody go take a couple of aspirin or Motrin or something and just lay down. All right. We'll see you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll do this again tomorrow. And thank you guys for all the support. Have a good night.
Nice to see you guys. PRBCH.
See you. See you. And I'll see you guys down here. Thank you so much. I'm going to clip this live and post it.